Okay, we'll get started for Tech. Coach, you have anything you want to say before we take questions?
Absolutely. Love the state of Texas, love Uvalde, Texas. All those people are in our thoughts and prayers, and it's ready for everybody to figure this deal out and that not to happen anymore.
Questions?
Get this chair right too.
Carlos Silva, Lubbock Avalanche Journal. Mason, I guess just for you, getting the start today, I guess what was your mentality going into it, and what did you feel really helped you today? Was it the fastball, or I guess what really kind of worked for you?
Just felt really good. Everything was kind of working and clicking, and we were just able to get ahead of guys early in the count, and it kind of just went from there. So felt really good out there, and it was nice to have some really good defense behind me, and they make it way easier. So.
Don Williams from Lubbock Avalanche Journal. Mason, did you feel going into the game when you were warming up, was everything working for you, or did you have an inkling that you were really ready to have a special game?
I try not to worry about how I feel like early on in the day because, it can always go and improve throughout, when you're throwing. So, we just tried to, get better as we went on, and, turns out, things could go pretty good. So.
When was the last time at any level that you threw a no-hitter, if you have, and what was the feeling when you completed 6 without allowing a hit?
I try not to focus on it too much. Obviously, it's going to be in the back of your head. But, I try to treat every inning like it's 0-0 top of the first, and you're just going out there to fill it up. I don't try to think too much about it because, head gets spinning and you try to do too much. So.
Other questions?
Kurt, I guess just in that second inning where you guys were able to take advantage of some of the errors, how big was that for y'all just to be able to get those free 90s and just being able to get the score up and just provide some offense for Mason there?
It was huge for us, but we were just trying to get ahead from Molina. I mean, he was shoving and dealing, and when we got the lead, it was we kind of felt like we got comfortable because it's pretty easy to play defense when you got a guy just striking everybody out left and right.
From your perspective on the field, what was he able to do to allow you all to, kind of stay in the game, so to speak, with obviously the ground balls and just the pop flies and everything that kind of what went y'all's way there?
Oh, it's easy to stay in the game when you got a guy that just pounds the zone nonstop, and he worked fast and kept him off balance the whole game.
Back.
Mason Horodisky with KMAC and KLBK back in Lubbock. Mason, when you go out there and after not having started in an extended amount of time and go out there and make the statement that you did today, does that kind of add to how good of a win that this feels like?
We had to go with some other guys in the last couple weeks, and Chase Hampton has thrown fantastic, and so, we needed some arms in the bullpen, and I was glad to go fill that role wherever I'm needed. But it felt pretty good to get out there again, back to being on the mound to start the game. But yeah, felt good.
Tim, what impressed you the most out of Mason today?
He pitched ahead in the count. I mean, really, it was strike one for most of the day. He was ahead of most hitters and commanded the fastball and both off-speed pitches. And he's always had mound presence, but when he pitches ahead in the count, it makes it tough on guys.
Pete Christie, KCBD in Lubbock. Kurt, talk about what this win means to the team. You get right back out there tomorrow to take on either Oklahoma or West Virginia.
Oh, this is a huge win. I mean, going into postseason and looking forward to the future. I mean, you obviously want to keep winning and keep getting better every day is what Tad says, and I feel like we did a good job of that today. And
then, Tim, just your thoughts on the team, jumping out to an early lead and holding on, and you get the opening win here in the tourney.
Thought McCullough was really, I thought he pitched ahead in the count also, and I thought we had some guys put together some good at-bats, and, I thought Parker had a big hit in the middle of that inning. Might have drove in one run, drove in the second run, correct? And then obviously, stole the base and got around there when the ball kind of got in no man's land. And again, our focus needs to be getting a little bit better each day and respecting the game. And we know Oklahoma and West Virginia is playing at a high level. I think West Virginia just beat the team we just played, and we just played Oklahoma, so we know we got our work cut out for us and got to show up and play tomorrow.
Back in front.
Kurt, you've obviously played a ton of games over the last 5 years and a ton of big stages and whatnot, but I was curious, how far from here did you grow up, and does it mean any more to you to be playing in this stadium? And I was curious how many Rangers games you went to when you were a kid.
Oh yeah, whenever I moved here my junior year of high school, which was 7 years ago now. So, but yeah, I grew up about, I'd say about 10 miles from here is where I used to live, and obviously my family and old friends and people from Arlington Martin, they all came in today, and I mean, I was excited to get out there and play. And I've been to a ton of Rangers games as well. I'm a huge fan, but it was exciting to get out there and play in front of all them.
For anybody on the stage, how much are y'all thinking about Coach Hayward today and right now?
Every minute of the day. I mean, I kind of have the luxury of doing that, but it's been that way since he's been in there. There's not a whole lot of moments where he's not in the back of your mind. And told him yesterday, every day when we get up, we pray for him. And he got good news last night, and we did tell the doctors last night if they can't find what he needs, just let us know, and J. Bob can probably do it.
Anything else?
Mason, can you address that as well? What has Coach Hayward meant to you during the short time that you've been here, and how much has that been on your mind?
Yeah, I mean, he was a huge part of me doing what I did, throughout the whole season. During the fall, he was back there every bullpen, and he was having 30-minute conversations with me. So it really is a bummer that he's not able to be here with us. But we're all rooting for him and praying for him every day. So.
All good? All right, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Everybody needs a box score. We have them right here.